Alright, let's see. This is P2 R12.
Order and I will follow.
We're gonna do a debuff counter, boom, bang, into this attack. Let's try to rush MOLDIR's ult.
Requesting backup.
Time waits for no one, even for a great people.
She starts with the
Time waits for no one, even for a great
assertive. The first one. Is it assertive? Assertiveness, yeah. Okay, we get the ensemble narrative. We got 2 from Melania ults.
Enough.
She counters with her own ultimate because someone got attacked. It's a counter, and there it is. Right, so
Mike 1 under attack.
now we have level 2. We have level 2. Now we have the level 2, which is our tactical redeployment. Ultimate damage dealt +2 per stack of readiness. Okay. We need to get to 30. So we need to consume our Moxie, and at the same time, you know what I want to do? I want to generate more MOLDIR cards so we have the ult immediately. And we can immediately check what are we doing, right? So I'll do that. This,
Players ready.
this,
Just like the drills.
then we do. We could do like this and the ult. I just want to see if you can. MOLDIR broken. She's not broken, but she's probably really good. She looks like she's really good so far. I'm trying to push something specific to learn if it's possible. We have 11 stacks. We're gonna lose them because we'll do the ultimate. That is 33% critical damage on the ult. 191 non-stronger Flatus. She's the only one with more Moxie, most Moxie. This should give us just the ult already. This should give us stop attacking. Okay. Why did we only get one? Did we cap on cards? This shouldn't be a thing, right? Did we cap on cards? Oh, I think I should have ulted with full Moxie. I think I fucked up there. But let's try it anyway. If I do this, is she getting the ult up? Are we farming the ult? This should be 6
Preparing fire.
plus that. Whatever that is. We'll count that after. We do the math after. So, after that, we can do this, this,
más allá del concepto mundano del tiempo.
and this,
Claro.
and this.
Sterilize. Enough. Time to
Sometimes
battle.
I don't want to reposition the cards anymore. So I just wing it. 100,000 damage for more. So we can do the ult. Okay. So we can force the ult up. Let's see. If I only have 6, 12. Okay, that's insane. So this means that we can force out. Okay, this means that it counts as you are doing the ultimate yourself. So if you force MOLDIR ult out with pure fiction thing, the cards, right? And your P2, let's say a P2, if you're P0, you will get 12, which is 36%. If you have P2 with Recoleta and you do that, you can do 3 ults back to back, and the ult will count as you are using it actively. So not only will do 700% damage to all enemies, but it will also give 6 stacks of 12 stacks because you're doing it twice. Ceremonious critical damage to all allies, which is really good. Now you will also get 12, not 12. You will also farm the Moxie. So if you line it up correctly, you should be able to get an insane amount of ult might and not ult might, ult crit damage coming from this rook. You need to get armory renovation, which is 30 stacks, right? So it's 1 per 1. Yeah, 1 per 1. So we need 10 more Moxie consumed, which basically is this. This will give 30 stacks. We'll gain the conversion plus 30% critical damage plus 36% critical damage from this. And only because I didn't do it correctly first, I should have had, should have cast 3 MOLDIR ults there. That would have summed to like what? Even more, like 18 stacks. Which is like what? 54% damage, critical damage. And after this, we'll have a 30% conversion. So doing this should give us a lot of damage. This is not maxed out. It will be maxed out. This should do mega damage. It could be higher if I didn't mess up before, but this should be extreme damage. Now, if I don't know why they decided to give the monsters the wrong Afflatus for Recoleta. Like, why would you give the good Afflatus for Beast and not Mineral? But whatever. This is a MOLDIR Melania showcase more than fucking Recoleta for some reason. I don't know. Whatever.
Get out of here.
Max stacks of Monomythic plus should be conversion. 400,000 damage on wrong Afflatus. 400,000 damage on wrong Afflatus. And now we get to do it again. Now, what we can do is there a way to consume Moxie? Well, not now. Not now. We can still do that. Now this will give this will give us 18. This will give 18. We can debuff counter again to get another ultimate, which should work. Plus getting Melania. Yeah, getting these two up as well. Melania and Medicine Pocket up as well. This is 4. This should be 4 ultimates. This is gonna be replaced by Recoleta team. Yes. 144,000 damage, followed by another one. 144,000 damage. Yep. Plus the real ultimate. Same damage should be. Actually, maybe more. The same. Okay. Plus 1 AP. Plus counter. Boom. Boom, boom, bang. Okay. Now they're gonna attack us. Doesn't matter. Counter. Another ultimate. Blah, 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 blah. A little bit less damage. Kind of unfortunate that we got silenced exactly on Recoleta, but it shouldn't matter. Now to do like a good thing, I should have like generated the Recoleta cards before and did at least one, especially on the Moxie Drain, but it's still fine because we are still farming. So she has 34 stacks, so we're getting conversion right now. I'm gonna keep it up. Actually, let's try to kill these mobs so we don't kill the boss.
I'm ready.
And yeah, actually, let me generate. Should I generate? I mean, the only way I can do is I can do this and then generate Recoleta and then merge her cards, even though she can't play, to get Moxie for at least having an ultimate. Oh, well, we're not silent. We'll silence, I think, but we can still attack. Okay, I thought it was gonna be worse, but I think we can make do with that. We can do Moxie Drain. We can do Moxie Drain on this guy. Then I'm gonna do the ultimate on this guy. He's gonna die probably. So I'm going to maybe it doesn't die. Actually, how many stacks does Medicine Pocket have? Yes, 35. Okay, that's he might kill. So I'm gonna do the other ultimate here. Okay, then that's not a okay. We're gonna do one here. This guy's they're gonna die. I'm trying to not kill them because I need to try something. So yeah. Yeah, and then Moxie Drain on this guy. Recoleta gets a little bit more Moxie. And then I'm not gonna counter because unironically she's going to kill him. She's going to kill them. So I'm doing my best to... So I'm gonna do this so we get extra moxie, I guess. I'm gonna try my best to not kill them. Holy.
Time with the noble, even for a great people.
Yeah, look at the damage that... 323,000 damage from...
Fast fire.
Do I have to do this?
There you go. From Melania Ultimate. Okay, we got Mad Ult maxed out. Now we have... That's kind of annoying. Okay, we can... 27 is cringe, so we don't have the crit conversion. If they went on the verge of death, I would do the... I would have done another ultimate to get more, to consume more moxie. But we're gonna make do with that. It is what it is. We have 35 stacks, which is what? Like 105 or something. The 105% critical damage extra. The problem is that we're not converting. If only we were converting. And we're also not getting, we're missing 30% critical damage from this. 30 is harder. Yeah, you need to basically, you need to act like you are fighting gold in the cave. So you need to technically try to wait until you have as many ults up as possible. They do them at the same time, and then use the pure fiction to stack MOLDIR's ults if you can, especially at P2. Plus the counter. If you have the counter up, then you can do 4 ults in one turn. You can do 3 ults even if you're P0 though. So that's pretty good, right? You do 1 ult from prefiction, 1 ult from having an ult, then 1 counter, which she's gonna do a next turn. But if you count that, you can plan that ahead and like assume that she's gonna cast it and you're gonna get more. So this is max stacks for, this is the AoE though. We don't have max stacks of single target because we didn't have the chance to do that. They're dying really hard. So it is what it is. I'm gonna do the ultimate and then we'll go from there. Let me generate a... Let's generate a medicine pocket debuff. Just for fun. Boom into boom. And nothing ever cares anymore. Nobody cares anymore. Nothing matters anymore. GG. Press 2 can give you readiness to reach 30 stacks. That was 1 million damage. Did you see the million damage?
Exactly.
Ah, yeah, you're right. Yeah, I forgot about that. So many things to remember. Yeah, I could have played that way better, but you get the gist of it, right? 2.5 million damage from Recoleta. 2 million damage from MOLDIR. I would say at the end of the day, even at P0, I feel like she would be stronger than Pickles because she gives us similar buffs. And if you play with caution, if you not just auto play, she's going to deal decent damage because of the insane stacks that you're going to get, right? And now it's going to be obviously less if you're P0. But if you have P0, like even if you have this damage, which is not the case, but even if you have this damage, it's going to be 1.5 or 1 million. That's pretty huge, don't you think? So at the end of the day, even Melania with her like 3 ults only, she did like 600,000 damage. Even Medicine Pocket with his ult dealt 167,000 as a fucking healer with the ult. So yeah, obviously it's not as crazy as P2. They're all R12, keep that in mind. P2, so you're gonna get 2 pure fiction, and then MOLDIR is gonna get +1 AP twice, like it lasts for 2 turns. I don't remember what P2 does for MOLDIR. Do you guys know what P2 does? Do we know? Yeah, we can. So P2 is 2 family tactical and deployment ultimate damage dealt +2.5 per stack instead, and +40% instead. So it's a exactly, it's a 0.5 per stack of readiness, 0.5 and 10% crit rate. Okay, Now, reaching armor renovation seems to be very important for doing omega damage, because the 30% crit rate is going to be converted into crit damage, plus all of these ceremonious critical damage is going to help you a lot, right? Especially if you manually cast the ultimate, which seems to be the case if you use the fiction card to force the ultimate up, is going to count as if you were casting it yourself, which is really good. So it's +6 every time. It's +6 every time you do it automatic. You force her ult. So this, I think she's better than Pickles. I think so, but she's way better than Pickles. Even just thinking about the damage that she can contribute to the fight. It's not just Recoleta anymore. It's also Moldir. And P2, as we saw, it's not that big of an increase. I mean, it is, but not that much. Would that increase 1 million damage? No, right? It wouldn't increase by 50%. It's going to be like 20%, maybe 20% more damage, 30, including the 40% critical rate from P2. So, I feel like Recoleta P2 is better than Moldir P2. Anyway, this looks really fucking good. I am definitely pulling Moldir on global. I'm not on CN because I don't have Recoleta team on CN, but yeah, looks like Recoleta is pushing to be one of the relevant teams again. Impromptu who? Nautica who? I'm joking, obviously. They're probably stronger. Or maybe more brain dead, but this one goes hard. W.